Hola! The car for today is a Halloween car, a haunted house Halloween car. I'm going to use a regular stand. It's a house, and you can make this house wherever you want. I'm going to make it haunted, but you can do it for any holidays. Or any season of the year, like winter, spring. I'm going to start with my memento because I'm going to use my Copic markers. I'm going to stamp the house partially again because I need the shredder from the windows and the bottom part of the house where is the bricks part, because I'm going to add that to my panel for make the house a little bit of with dimension. I speed the coloring part very fast because I think the coloring is always to the taste of the person. But you can see there what colors I'm using if you want to use the same ones. Now I'm going to do the background of the car with distress ink, and I'm going to use a vintage photo and black suit. Those are the ones that I use. I lit the middle of the house and the corner of the car without adding too much black. Because I want those parts to be lighter. Now I'm going to do the same thing to the pieces of paper that I'm going to add later on to the panel. I'm going to use this die set. I'm going to color the tiny pieces and then cut them, and I'm going to use this as a whole. I'm going to cut some tiny ghosts from I'm going to cut it from glitter paper, white glitter paper. And later on I'm going to add in the back of those ghosts a little piece of paper, black cardstock, to get the eyes and the mouth in black. I'm going to do the same to the pumpkin. I'm going to add a little bit of paper, but it's going to be yellow. That way the pumpkin look like she's light up. I want my panel to be smaller because I'm going to use pattern paper in the back. Seem to fit my pieces over there, and I'm going to be color a little heel in very dark green. That way the tombs and the tree doesn't look like they are flying. Trying to fit all the pieces where I want them to go, where I think they look good. I already glued my 3 bats. I think they are glued. No, they did not. I'm gluing it right now. I opened little lines. I didn't do a hole, just a little cut in the paper to fit the ghosts because I want them to look like they're coming out of the house, and I don't want them to be flat. After I put them inside the little cut, I put tape in the back, and then I'm going to add a little bit of foam tape, a black foam tape. That way the tape is white, it's going to look more because the car is dark. I'm cutting what I'm going to add dimension in the house beside the ghost. I'm going to add foam tape to the windows shutters too, but I'm going to use foam for the brick part. I'm using my Memento marker to color the borders. That way it look like it's perfectly cut, but not perfect, but you know what I mean. I glue all the corners of the windows first, then I wait for a little bit then to dry, and after that I lift them a little bit and place the foam tape. I have a car stand, a house stand bigger than this one, and I think I'm going to do this almost the same car but in bigger scale. As you see, I glued the brick wall to the house, and I'm going to glue on the top of that a little cat. I cut a mouse or rat. All haunted houses have to have rats or mouses. And with my gel pen, I make little dots in the cat face to make their eyes. Now I'm going to make all the windows, or add to all the windows, glossy accents. That way they look like the light comes from the inside the house, plus the glass of the window. And I add my pumpkin in the top of the top window. This is to make a moon, colored with very light yellow, and I do the borders with antique lining distress ink. And of course I'm going to glue what is lighter. You can add wind costella to the moon if you wish. Cutting a frame like this is a way to save paper. And now I'm doing my car base is a A2 car. And glue my panel, and I'm going to do now the inside the car. Add a little bit green of the eyes of the cat, but it didn't make any difference. I add the word boo because I felt it is appropriate for this car. And I have two more tiny ghosts that I couldn't fit inside the house. I'm going to do it inside the car. Well, this is the car for today. I hope you like it. And remember, don't have to be perfect to be beautiful. Thank you.